98.0.
Elements, the new package, available from
Rutamba Radio, 98 FM.
The news in English on 98.0 Rutamba FM.
Two police officers arrested over death of a suspect. Chief NRM mobilizing massacre defects to National Unity platform, and Ruto dissolves the cabinet in the country Kenya. That's our news headlines, and at only 1 minute past 8 o'clock in the morning, the day is Friday, the 12th of July 2024. Our English news at exactly at 8 a.m. in the morning. Ali Naitwe, a news in detail. Police in the Mwenge township of Jinja have arrested two of their own over the death of a suspect. The duo, whose names have been withheld, were assigned to arrest Paul Gasango over domestic violence. This after his wife Sharifa Katono reported a case of assault at Mwenge Central Police Station on 28th June of this year. It is alleged that Mr. Gusango, a resident of Kalebera village in Namagera Town Council, Jinja District, evaded the arrest, which prompted police and community members to pursue him. During the ensuing fracas, the suspect was assaulted, leading to severe head injuries, which prompted the police to rush to him to Mwenge General Hospital for treatment, where he breathed his last. The suspect's death has led to arrest of two police officers attached to Mwenge Central Police Station. Chira Regional Police spokesperson James Mubi said that the two officers are helping with the investigation. Mubi said the police have also intensified the hunt for the community members who participated in the assault, leading to the death of the suspect. The Electoral Commission says the number of eligible voters in Uganda is expected to reach a record of 22 million at the 2026 general election. The Electoral Commission has revealed that there will be 4 million voters compared to the last general election. The biggest majority of the voters will be those in youthful population age. Uganda has up to 50.5% of its population below 17 years. That is according to UBOS 2024. While releasing the revised roadmap of the 2026 general elections, the Electoral Commission chairperson Justice Simon Byabakama said the eligible voters could even soar to 24 million. Simon Byabakama tells us more in his voice.
The voter population continues to go up because people continue to grow and become 18 years and above. Now we are told those who are below 18 are almost 50%. By the time we come to 2026, some of these people have turned 18. Since 2021, so many Ugandans have turned 18, and these are therefore eligible voters. Provided they express their interest, they register as voters, so the voting population is expected to go up. Now projection is about 22 million. And therefore that also means the number of polling stations will go up as well. In our planning, we project that the polling station should not exceed 900 voters in the rural areas. In the urban centers, 1,000, 1,200.
He adds that this increment explains the swelling budget of the election exercise every time it is held. By the Electoral Commission standards, 900 voters are attached to polling stations in rural areas and 1,200 in urban centers. Biabakam also urged the media to champion the demand for a law that restricts electoral financing from political actors because it was a resolution by the National Consultative Forum towards the 2021 general election. However, he said that aspiration has not come to the fruition because it bill flopped in Parliament. He adds that the aspects of the financing need attention because it keeps many people, especially the youth, out of the elective politics. Simon Biabakama still adds more.
Prior to the 2021 general election, the National Consultative Forum came up with a proposal capping electoral finances to restrict electoral finances. However, that law did not see the light of day when it was taken to Parliament. So as it is now, is no law. But if you, the media, can push the need for this law to be put in place, I think some people somewhere will say, one, there's too much alarm about this finances. Let us have this law. Yes. And I want to believe going forward, one day we shall have a law on electoral finances.
The ruling National Resistance Movement Party's key mobilizer in Greater Masaka, Haji Idi Rubiai Kisiki, has defected to the opposition National Unity Platform Party, citing betrayal and empty promises. The former Bokomansimbi County legislator claims that NRM is frustrated by the self-seeker who are bent on accumulating personal wealth rather than working for holistic national involvement, which he could no longer stand, thus crossing to National Unity Platform. He said he started discarding the NRM way back in 2020 after losing the party primaries to his then political rival, Ms. Ruth Katushebe. He claimed that Ms. Katushebe, who also lost the Bukomasimbe North County seat to Nopo's Christine Ndiwalana in 2021 general elections, robbed his victory after she was helped by the NRM party to create non-existing villages in the constituency. Haji Kisiki said he has come to realize that the NRM is no longer standing for people's interests, but rather condole corrupt leaders, which prompted him to embark on speaking about the unfairness and corruption tendencies within the ruling party. When contacted, Mr. Emmanuel Dombo, the Director of Communication at the National Resistance Movement Secretariat, said it was personal by Haji Kisiki to leave the party and they could not stop him. However, Mr. Dombo asked Haji Kisiki to return to NRM if he finds that the fire in Nup is too much like it is. Five civil servants that include Philippo Tichi, Jamila Abaru, Moses Zuma, Sophie Alesi and Roger Zatama have dragged Maracha District Local Government to court over the wrongful withholding of their salaries. Through their lawyer, Buga and company advocates, the civil servants argue that the decision by the district to delete their names off the payroll was illegal without due process. In the lawsuit filed at Arua High Court, the aggravated staff said that they had not received salaries ranging between 6 months to over 12 months since June 2023. The staff has asked the court to compel the district to pay their wrongfully withheld salaries. They are also seeking general damages for the wrongful withholding of their salaries and want the district to pay the full costs arising from the suit. In an interview with the British reporter, Philippo Ositi, one of the affected civil servants, yesterday said the relevant district authorities vehemently ignored their formal complaints and reminders about their unpaid salaries, something which prompted them to petition to court. And Filippo Ositi explains this.
Stayed for 6 months, and the other friends of mine, others are 1 year, others are 5 months. The matter has been there. We've been complaining, writing, engaging people in meetings. Some of the meetings even include the cow, the officials. All of it has been without success. Looking at how we are suffering at home, we took that direction of the legal advice.
According to the court documents, within June, October, November 2023, the district illegally and without due process deleted the applicants' names from the payroll. As a result, the applicants were stopped. You're still listening to our news in English at Britop FM radio. Radio frequency is 98.0 on your radio set, and those are getting us on YouTube is Britop FM 98.0, and those following us on Twitter and Facebook is 98.0 Britop FM, and those following us on TikTok and Instagram is Britop FM radio. Remember to visit our website, that is www.britopfm.com. On the international scene, Kenyan President William Ruto has dismissed his cabinet after weeks of protests. He retained only Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi. Mr. Ruto, in a national address, said decision taken after reflection, listening to Kenyans and after holistic appraisals of his cabinet. The protest-led youth under the General Z banner has crippled East Africa's biggest economy, with Mr. Ruto last week being forced to abandon the Financial Bill 2024. His government jumped to a cesspool of loan to fill the funding gaps in the budget after protesters refused to accept any concession related to measures. Mr. Ruto last week took to Twitter, call it X, to debate on space as he looked up to use every chance to appeal to the youth who continue to protest to stand down. And for news on this lovely morning, continue following us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube as we are live, and those following us on Instagram and TikTok is Britop FM Radio. Good morning.
That was the news in English on 98.0 Britop FM.
Britop FM tukusanyisa sawa kusawa obuyimba obukunyumira obukumalako stress ebiva mu ggwanga byonna tubikuletera n'obifuna mu makaago amawulire amasunsule ebyemizannyo ebiyigiriza ebisanyusa byonna ng'obisanga wano ku Britop FM Wanechegegwa okwetooloola ensi yonna. Abakadde, abavubuka, abakyala, abaami, basenga, bakojja, bajjajja, bataata, abaana b'amasomero, abayimbi, bannabyabufuzi bonna bawuliriza 98.0 Britop FM nga tusinzira wano mu kibuga Kyegegwa.
Let's get on to Mace.
kuyakomera kwabanya kakuja ngo muringa okamugambira ki notandika ngo bandugire
babwire mbohika barungi nanka neti waka barungi embera kali kana ugihure sa yukurye kana atabana kabagujege no yekaza jahire
yende kanyo
hata agira hata habiriza barungi ara kasero bayo kwata murongo te pe mwami kikonde bitu nanka system ogitira
Nabino bikuru ebiri kusekesa.
nyowe land road fine ndara hanu nanyo hayi ngira allergy
inara jinata kwenda champanyi sawa nata kwenda mpanyisa ari kwa murejura ninga ari kugwisejura akwana je ni mangu te kuchira ku road ndabwire nko vubu
ngira allergy tikwenda bakuzika mukaje
Ulira kumanyisa kuruga balaza mpaka Kyagatano saa 12 za nyenkyekara mpaka saa 4 otagisubwaga. Good morning,
njagala wala isimanyi kulimba ndaira mugaga tonda nabangezako bakugamba nze kenkufunye leka netone baby leka netone era mwena banimba mwebale ndi mulavu finally baby bali bantawanyaga kale banyonya nemba wa buli kimu batigana oh no nze kana balala bantamabeeraga bantamabe njagala gwe bali abalala bantama baby beeraga just njagala gwe kankuwe byange otwale n'omutima nkuwadde nze baby just njagala gwe nzofunye kyapa mu mannya go baby ndi mukwano gwo sigenda kuswaza mu bazadde bo baby no nkimanyi siri bulungi sirina yadde ne siriri nayinja kufubanga ku maca ne mu matumbi kuyize tube bulungi baby bali bantawanyanga kale banyumya nemba wa buli kimu batigana kana balala bantama beeraga bantama baby njagala gwe bali abalala bantama baby beeraga just njagala gwe otwale n'omutima nkuwadde nze baby njagala wala isimanyi kulimba ndaira mugaga tonda nabangezako bakugamba kenkufunye leka netone baby leka netone era mwena banimba mwebale ndi mulavu finally baby bali bantawanyaga kale banyonya nemba wa buli kimu batigana oh no nze kana balala bantama beeraga bantama baby njagala gwe bali abalala bantama baby beeraga just njagala gwe kankuwe byange otwale n'omutima nkuwadde nze baby njagala gwe njagala gwe njagala gwe
Yes, a beautiful one now coming in from that is Sidiki Vocals Prepare Katira Bekika Zakwata Zenyini Kunam Sanji Zokata Karam Sabra Chakara Recorder goes a Brito FM. Chereze Jabato did a Kazakarungi, of course, Kapia, Kajira, of course, one blessing, Prepola, no Pabit Zabada Kudu Kokutamaki to power. My